Welcome to 2K Sports live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Hawks are one of the most dangerous scoring teams in the league. Trae Young says, we have guys who can make shots and make threes and really get our offense going. We can put up points really quick. We always have a belief that we're in the game. Guys, back to you.
Well, with a guy like Trae Young, it all starts with him. David, thank you. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And Van Vliet out there with Edwards. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for the Hawks, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Hartenstein is out there with Collins. And it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Now here's Murray. Here's Coffey. Gobert pulls it in. Outside, Towns. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
Outside, Edwards. Back to Van Vliet. Down low, out to Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Murray, no good. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Young against Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Here he goes. Crafty move. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Coffey. Outside Cowan. Pass to Young. 4 on the clock. From the arc. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one following a loss to the Heat.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
And so it's Atlanta with it after OG Anunoby missed from long range. Van Vliet against Young. Van Vliet outside. Connects from three-point range.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Back to Van Vliet. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Murray against Edwards. Murray, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And you look at Anthony Edwards, and GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
And they pick up 2. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Now, here's Anunoby, hoping to put that miserable performance against Miami behind him tonight. They get a hand on it. Edwards kicks to Van Vliet, jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Gobert down low, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Minnesota shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
A free throw drops for Gobert. He's off on the second. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Murray, you give him that type of opportunity, you're asking for trouble. He is a strong finisher.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Shot by Collins, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
To the right side. Here's Coffey. He's guarded by Anunoby. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. This sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And that one misses. Timberwolves leading by 5. Edwards passes to Gobert. It's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Young. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Coffey passes to Murray. Shoots over Van Vliet, and once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Anunoby, and he gets it to go.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Murray against Edwards. Murray the pass to Coffey. Inside, here's Hartenstein. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
your ATL dancers. In the offense, your ATL dancers.
Atlanta making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Bogdanovich comes in for Amir Coffey. And Norman Powell subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred VanVleet.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now, here is Young playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. Deep two from Anderson. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Johnson outside. And the pass to Young. From deep. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Edwards dishes to Holiday. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Hawks trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shots good from Young.
After missing his first 4 shots, good to see him finally get one to drop.
Holiday, the pass to Edwards. Reed with it. Over Collins. Tries yet again. And it's laid up and in by Anderson. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Johnson surveying the floor. It's Powell on the wing. Knocked loose.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here is Holiday. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 6. Deep 2 from Anderson. Trae Young grabs the miss. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 4. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Here's Bogdanovich after the made shot from John Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Powell against Beasley. 3-pointer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
10 seconds.
It goes on Kyle Anderson. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve. but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And that one falls for Johnson. That one drops. He ties it up. 1:46 left here in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Holiday, the pass to Beasley. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Bogdanovich inside. Edwards there. That gives them the lead.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Beasley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Edwards, that's good.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Johnson. Pass to Powell. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The kick out to Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Edwards, that's good.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Passes to Powell. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bogdanovich against Edwards. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Beasley outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Here's Van Vliet. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22 on the court for Minnesota. Malik Beasley out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Reed in at the 5.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Connaughton up top, covered by Van Vliet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And he makes the first. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Timberwolves trail by 3. Van Vliet kicks to Beasley. Anunoby has the open look. Off target with his three.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Beasley. Gobert trying to get open. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first, team second.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
And he knocks down the first one.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Timberwolves trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Anunoby. Lays it up and banks it in. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
And the wide open shot from Connaughton. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. The pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
Now here's Griffin. And here is Connaughton. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Connaughton's got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta. And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
He has a great sense of the court and spacing, reads defense as well, and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
The Hawks leading by 7. Poked loose. Towns with it. Now guarded by Murray. And Vliet on the wing. Back to Towns. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. 11 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
All right, fans, look who it is. Let me hear you make some noise for your ATL dancer.
Coffey's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
Amir Coffey.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Murray. Pass to Johnson. Murray left side. Shoots over Van Fleet. Murray, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Beasley outside. Here's Anunoby. Bangs home the trifecta. Now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Johnson, the pass to Murray. Here's Coffey. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Towns kicks to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Beasley. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, that's sharp shooting there from Beasley. Normally, we see him a lot deeper. But that time, he chose to step inside the line.
Johnson outside. Here's Coffey. Shoots over Van Vliet. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Beasley finds Van Vliet. Now Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Here's the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And that'll tie this game up.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Murray. He had 13 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
To the paint. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Murray's got 8 points.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, put the defender in a bind.
Beasley outside. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
So for the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for Hartenstein, and Trae Young subbed in for Griffin. Minnesota also with the sub. Anderson's checked in. Now, here is Young. He has 6. Pass to Coffey. Shot from 12, and he gets the bucket. Coffey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Here's Anunoby. He's got 7. Here's Beasley. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Young against Van Vliet. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Beasley outside. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70. So when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Murray, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The kick out to Anderson. A second chance effort. Banked in off the glass. Anderson's got 6 points.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Hawks passing it around. And it's Murray with the chain.
Yeah, you know, Murray plays with an intelligence and a poise that belies his years. I mean, this guy rarely forces things. He's very good at allowing things to come to him, and this has a nice rhythm and pace he plays with.
Now here's Towns. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Holiday's checked in. The free throw drops for Towns.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Holiday, the pass to Anderson. Back to Holiday. At the top of the key, Reed. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Atlanta calls timeout. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Then make some noise for your ATL dancers.
He's checked in for the Hawks.
ATL Dancers. Let's hear it for your youth, ATL Dancers.
Pass to Coffee. There's the drive. Powell, no one around him. Cans it from downtown. Powell's got 6. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Holiday against Young. Fires from the line. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Edwards can't hit. Atlanta's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Now the pass to Coffee. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Henderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Atlanta making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Powell inside. Edwards defending. The shot by Powell, no good.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Holiday. The shot that time, not on target. Good defensive work there by Young. Reed with the block. And he gets it back. The shot by Powell, no good.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Connaughton.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Now here is Holiday. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Hawks trail by 3. Collins finds Powell. The Hawks working the ball around. Outside, Bogdanovich. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Here's Holiday. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Shoots off the step back. Jump shot is good. Edwards got 9.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And I love how aggressive Young is. Consistent at looking for his shot and at times using that mid-range to be effective.
Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Take a break.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped
shots
this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
First free throw is good.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And Edwards drops them both. And so it's Atlanta with it. Bogdanovich, that's for two. The shot misses. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Timberwolves on top, up by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy bunnies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, when we make those layups, we should be fine.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Karl-Anthony Towns has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. John Collins is out there with Hartenstein, and it's Coffey in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Nice step back to get it off. Van Vliet's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Minnesota. Outside Collins. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. He's off on that one. Timberwolves go the other way with it.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Back to Towns. A beautiful reverse layup. Towns has got 16 points.
You know, Karl-Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
Now here's Murray. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. No coverage that time. 15 points in the game.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot for Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation.
Edwards kicks to Anunoby. For three, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Coffey.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
OG Anunoby, hit second. Team first.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean,
Take a break.
he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy
shots.
on the line.
The first one falls. Good on both. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside Edwards. Young against Van Vliet. From past the arc, Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 10 points in the game.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. 14 points for him.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Anunoby. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Young pass to Hartenstein. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 10.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Johnson, he's checked in for John Collins. So it's the Hawks now. It's a 10-point game to the left side wing. Here's Coffey. He's guarded by Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it up. Drops one in from the wing. Coffey's got 10 points. Timberwolves leading by 8. Outside Edwards. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Murray. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, you look at that situation. He thought he could keep Murray from converting if he got physical with it. You better think again.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
That one misses for Murray.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now Johnson. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Outside Griffin. Six to shoot. On the wing, Johnson. From downtown. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Young. Edwards kicks to Van Vliet. Shoots the three. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. And the shot is good. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Hawks passing it around. Here's Griffin. Atlanta again missing.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Here's Towns. Back to Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. And there's Edwards on the assist by Towns.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Johnson. Murray outside. Back to Johnson. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here is Young. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. And he lays in the alley-oop.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Minnesota calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
He's checked in for Atlanta. Norman Powell comes in for Young. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for karl-Anthony Towns. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Edwards. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hartenstein passes to Johnson. And Johnson missing. Again, Timberwolves leading by 8. Looking to get back on track here. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Powell against Van Vliet. They get it back. Fades away. And that one hits back iron.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Beasley. With the drive. Here's Reed. Rebound Atlanta. Now Powell. 6 points for him. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That one misses for Murray. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. 6-point lead. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Out to the right wing. Powell against Van Vliet. Here's Hartenstein, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Hawks have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Minnesota leading by 7. Van Vliet kicks to Anderson. Easily outside. Pass to Holiday. Passes it to Reed. Just 4 to shoot. They get it again. Tries again. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
And that one falls for Reed. The Hawks making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Second free throw, no good. The Hawks trail by 8. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And that one, good. Powell's got 8 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
In the offense, your ATL Dancers. Here we go, fans. Coming to the court right now are your ATL Dancers. Here we go, fans. Coming to the court right now are your ATL Dancers.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Shoots it. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. The Hawks trail by 8. Murray kicks to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Bogdanovich softly drops in the floater. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the night.
And you have to admire Bogdanovich's confidence. Not easily shaken inside, even with the defense right up on it.
Now here's Beasley. He has 7. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beasley's got 9 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Murray, the pass to Hartenstein.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Edwards. Got a piece of it. Bogdanovich looking around. It's Powell on the wing. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 10.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
For 3, Edwards. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And with that shot, the Minnesota League is cut to just 7 points in the basket for Murray.
You know, that's a shot some teams are willing to give Murray. The more he knocks it down, the more dangerous he'll become.
The pass to Edwards. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Beasley. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Van Vliet passes to Reed. Outside Edwards. Lets it go with the 3. The offensive rebound. Beasley kicks to Reed. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Boy, and that'll give him a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
1 second left. No good there. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Minnesota, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Beasley is out there with Fred Van Vliet, and it's Anunoby in at small forward. So it's the Timberwolves now. Van Vliet finds Gobert. Poked away. Van Vliet against Young. Shoots over Van Vliet. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Young. Minnesota shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Anunoby in the corner. Fast break, the Hawks. Young's running. 2 points. That one goes.
You know, you see Young's eyes light up when the break is on. Solid at scoring in transition.
Griffin against Beasley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Collins.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Malik Beasley, 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You know, when Beasley stays within himself, I think he's really an effective player, and we know he's skilled on offense.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Gobert with the block. Here's Anunoby. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Young. That shot off. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Feeds it to Gobert. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Now, here is Young. Here's Coffey. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Out to the right wing. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Minnesota calls timeout.
It's pizza time. Let's get loud.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Griffin. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
Taking 2 shots.
first free throw is good. And Towns drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Collins looking around. Murray outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside for Murray. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And that one's good. Towns.
His size gives him such an advantage with the jump shot. I mean, it's really hard to block Towns' shot when he rises up.
Here's Coffey. He's guarded by Anunoby. Coffey can't get it to go. And Beasley has the ball here for the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Van Vliet passes to Gobert. Beasley against Murray. Lets it go from deep. No good from Beasley.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Collins against Gobert. Got a piece of it. Here's Anunoby. And he can't bank that one in. The Hawks trail by 5. Murray looking around. Here's Coffey. He's guarded by Anunoby. Collins in the post. Gobert on him. Shot by Collins, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
The kick out to Young. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Anunoby. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Passes it to Collins. To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Inside, Towns. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Collins. It's Young on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. They need this one. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Young's confidence serves as the catalyst for him taking over games.
Van Vliet against Young. And there's the pass to Towns. Over Collins. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
On the wing, Anunoby. Gobert trying to get open, and he's able to get it back. Anunoby, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Beasley. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Boy, such a dangerous threat in transition. I mean, once Beasley gets a step on the defense, goodbye.
Here's Young. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Van Vliet against Young. Pass to Anunoby. Collins with some nice D.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Anunoby, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Gobert with the block. They get it back. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Minnesota calls timeout.
Let's hear it for your ATL dancers. All right, fans, look who it is.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Fred VanVleet.
He just came out and really took over the game, mainly due to how aggressive he was attacking the defense off the dribble. They had no answer for him, and he knew it.
Edwards, he's checked in for Beasley. On defense, the Hawks. Back to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Launches it. Gobert trying to get open. Kept alive, Minnesota. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves.
And you see Towns with the big, sure hand controlling that putback.
Here's Young. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Young's got 12 points in just the second half. VanVleet outside. Here's Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Deep two from Murray. And again, it's a basket. Here is Edwards. 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Gobert. That shot off the mark. Collins with some nice D.
DeJounte Murray does a nice job using that long frame of his to attract contact from the defense and still get it done.
At the line for your Hawks, DeJounte Murray. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Coffey. That'll be his second foul of the game. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 23 points.
And this is exactly what you want Edwards to do, using his athleticism to score on tough defense inside.
Young, good.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Here's Edwards. The shot will not fall. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
His game continuing to evolve, guys, and shots like this prove Murray is the real deal.
Here's Towns. Rebound by the Hawks.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Young. It's in. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Edwards against Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss by Minnesota. Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 2. 8 seconds left in the game.
Our t-shirt crew is looking for the loudest fans, so get up and get crazy!
Outside. Over Gobert. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Fred, in the first half of the season, you found a way to get it done. What do you take away from this win?
I'm glad we got the win. That was a rough one. They played really hard. They got the best out of us, but we just had to buckle down and get some wins, and that's all I'm about, just trying to get wins this time of year and put yourself in a good position going forward.
You're pushing toward a good result. Thanks very much for your time. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.